she is, big-time feel. No surprise there, the UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby, dude, you gotta see what Ronda Rousey just did, and it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Ronda Rousey graces the proving ground this time. She wants to leave with the belt. She may go down as the greatest women's mixed martial artist in UFC history. Still a lot of work to be done on that front, but so far, so good for the Lioness two-division champion, Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes wasn't the lady that popped off the page when the UFC introduced those divisions, but through hard work and commitment, she has put herself amongst the brightest of stars in the sport regardless of gender. Two-division champion and has beaten some of the biggest names female mixed martial arts ever seen. Wins over Rousey, wins over Tate, wins over Cyborg, also beating Kat Zingano. What a resume of Amanda Nunes.
2 wins over Valentina Shevchenko. On it goes, and on goes the winning streak for Amanda Nunes. She will try to leave here tonight the way she enters as the UFC champion. Amanda Nunes, set to fight rowdy Ronda Rousey. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with round 1. The Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey has left the Browsey Acres farm to try to exact some revenge against the Lioness.
And she's got some work to do. If she's going to change that result, the result of a fight that wasn't competitive at all, she has to get her hands on Amanda Nunes and get this fight to the ground.
Oh! Judo toss made it look easy. While Rousey's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Nunes is in half guard. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard. Big ground and pound.
Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is...
She's fired right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Heavy body kick lands.
All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
Back and forth we go. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Rousey gets tattooed by that stiff jab. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown do? She got that single collar tie. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Good punch.
Double jab there by Rousey. Tagged her with the overhook. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point. She did a fantastic job scoring that takedown. Look for her now to posture up and try to land some ground and pound.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have outs, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
Well, Rousey's able to transition back to side control now.
Oh, nice.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Rousey. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Rousey's back in half guard. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep.
30 seconds to go.
She lands a nice leg kick here. Another one.
20 seconds left. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take... Oh, how good was that judo toss? Wow, what a kick. Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that one.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
Ready.
Second round here. Oh, nice display of technique by her there. Nice straight.
Oh, high kick.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down on one and end the fight.
Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it. Oh, beautiful body kick by her there. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh!
Beautiful hip toss there to take her down. She's flying Cormier Airlines tonight.
She's flying first class. She got thrown right on her head. You got to keep those hips back if you're going to defend this position.
Ooh, she's setting up an arm bar now.
She's got it tight.
Oh, she better tap her. That thing's gonna snap.
John, she's going to break her arms. She's going to break her arm.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Gotta shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got him.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
Stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Well, Rousey's right back to the full mount.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. That's everything an armbar here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
All right, so Nunes' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that armbar.
She's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now.
And you're good. No judges needed this time around.
Oh my goodness.
What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
Bruce Buffer is in the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, and new undisputed UFC champion of the world, Ronda Rousey!
All right, so another seminal moment in a career full